Here we go. Okay. Well, it's Wood Elves.
It's always Wood Elves.
Yeah, it's always Wood Elves. Strength for War Dancer. That's gonna be tricky to deal with a smashed knee. And a plus strength catcher. That is definitely gonna be annoying. But only 11 players. Let's see what else we got. Dodge, kick, block, wrestle, dodge. Okay, so
Oh, the reason why the team's got a loss now is because
you get a loss when you concede.
yeah.
And you also lose fan factor and stuff.
So that's what happened, YouTube.
Yeah, oh right, YouTube does it now. Yeah, we lost some fan factor because I'd conceded a game against a guy who didn't know the rules, and now he does. Let's move on. Now, like, I don't want to. I don't want to shit talk because I mean it happens. People aren't like paying attention for one reason or another, and then that happens. But I also feel like it's fairest to everyone else that actually plays by the rule to, or rather pay attention.
I can't remember the guy, so I can't even publicly shame him.
Well, yeah, it's been done. We don't need to do it anymore. Yeah, that is a weird Wood Elf logo.
It kind of is.
Junici, who we're playing against.
Junici, he was in the chat as well. He is muted his microphone and asked us to not talk shit about his niggling dancer. So,
what a shitty dancer! Holy crap! Smelly
man
and whatnot.
I saw him dancing. You know what he was doing? He's doing the Cabbage Patch. It's embarrassing. Could at least do the Carlton.
Okay, we are receiving. Let's have a look at his stuff again. Dodge. So there's a lot of dodge here. So he's a bit more mobile than me. Well, he is going to be anyways because he's got more movement. The plus strength catcher's really good. That's what you want. And a plus strength war dancer. That's annoying. If we can knock that player down, though, that would be great because niggling.
Yeah. Fucking dancer. Jesus.
And then a lot of dodge wrestle.
Sorry, I'm eating a yogurt.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't know how to concede, you go to the menu and then you press abandon game, and what happens is that you concede the game. So you're giving the winnings that you'd get and the MVP to the other player, and also you lose a fan factor. And if you have a high enough star player, they might leave if you concede a game. I think. I'm not sure.
But that's just another reason not really to get star players, isn't it?
Well, not star player. I mean a player that has reached star player rank, that has enough.
Is that just from conceding, or is that from losing games?
I think it's just conceding, but I usually don't. Like, it's hard to get that high because I don't, like, I only play, like... the only one who's probably in that range is... well, it's probably Kanye West, to be honest. He's probably in there.
Might be, yeah. He's definitely in his zone. Sorry, I only know one song by Kanye West. That's not true.
Okay, he put them all in the middle. Corn demons on a tier from 1 to 4. They're not gimmicky like goblins and halflings, but they're definitely like tier 3.
It just seems like...
Well, that was slightly annoying.
Yeah.
Perfect defense, but okay. If I'm lucky, it scatters out and I can give it to my thrower. He might load the line, but I have more block than he does, so he might not.
I suppose if you go into a game and then concede, you lose fan factor. I suppose that's bad, but at least none of your guys get injured, and none of their guys get SPP.
What were we talking about again? I'm like
Conceding.
Yeah. There are times where I usually don't concede, but that's because I'm too stubborn. Like, sometimes it is better for your team to concede. Like, if you get wrecked and you're playing against someone who, you know, will punish you for doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's very rare. Like, the reason I rate cKnoor such a low team is because they're, first of all, they're hard to play, which I feel like should put them in a lower tier. Secondly, they don't have any ball handlers. They don't have any proper blitzers. They don't have any, good role. Most of the peoples are shit at everything. Okay. Let's see here. Here's my plus strength guy. Is that the... That is the niggle one. Okay. That is a 4+. That's a bit harsh. That's a 3+. That's not as bad. So I think what we're gonna do is move this guy here to cover, because I'm gonna do a quick pass already, because I want to shift the ball over here since there are so many wood elves over here, over on this side. Well, then I rolled 3 once, and that plan didn't go into effect. But let's see, does he have any... Like, he has this war dancer that can easily... does he have any plus agility? I don't think he does have any plus agility. No, so he's going to at least have some problem picking the ball up. He should be able to get rid of this lineman. He can dodge this lineman out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get over here, and then blitz with the war dancer. And then try and pick it up. But neither war dancers have... Oh, he didn't. He blocked instead. Okay. Neither war dancers have sidestep. So it's actually... Well, they can run in here and pick it up and then run away. Or rather, they have to. Well... Juggernaut and Horn isn't good for blitzing if you're talking about Corn, because it doesn't actually... All it does is give you more pushing power. Now, pushing power is great if you want to surf, but it's not great if you want to... Especially with all that frenzy. It's not great if you want to knock people down and try and control the area, because you always have to follow up, which is why I reckon that they're... difficult to play. Ooh. Yep. This is happening.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. Ah, damn it. I should have... I wasn't paying attention. I should have used the defender stumbles because I wanted to surf that dude. But... Instead, I did no such thing. Okay, let's see if the thrower wants to pick it up this... Oh, wow, okay. Well, this is slightly problematic now, because I really want to use... if I'm going to pass to someone that's not the catcher, I need that reroll, and I failed that perhaps a few too many times. So instead, we're going to see what we can do about some blocks. Okay. Let's see if we can do things to this word answer. Nope. Well, I can't really go through anywhere, so I'm just gonna fall down over here instead.
Oh.
Horn does count on the second block if you have frenzy. It didn't used to, but it does now. Like, it didn't used to, as in it's always done that for Cyanide's Blood Bowl, but in earlier versions of the Blood Bowlers it didn't. Neither of the word answers, as far as I know, had strip ball. I would have noted it, yeah. Strip ball on a word answer is really good, by the way. So we are kind of stuck here in some kind of weird attrition war, where people are just mumbling about. I wish it wasn't this hard to pick the ball up, but sometimes it is, and that's annoying. Let's see. Okay, I do have an extra lineman. That's good. So no one's hurt yet, which I like. But I want to, especially when I'm playing like other Elves teams, I want to get a move on. But I feel like it's difficult today, or well, rather in this game. We'll see. Because even though I want more Wood Elves to come down here so I can rotate and pass up here. And then run away. Of course, I can't run away from this Wood Answer, which is why I would have loved to knock her down. Oh, thanks. Kind of. No, that's, well, it's not good enough, really. Okay, so, well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking this, this pitch is a bit murky. Let's see here. Ah, oh, damn it. I kind of want to surf this guy, but if I position my catcher over here, then I can surf, but then he's going to get surf next turn. So, oh, this guy's free. Well, that's nice.
This guy's got some pretty good names for his dudes, by the way.
Oh, has he? I haven't been paying
Uh,
attention.
Well, they're called the Blossoming Hollywood Hippies, so there's things like Star Trek Into Daffodil or Saving Primrose Ryan.
That is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit risky because this War Dancer can easily get down there and probably knock him down, but I'm hoping that my... how am I going to do this? Actually, fuck it. Let's surf, because now he's not gonna spend his time... he's not going to waste a blitz on my catcher now.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Strength cancelled.
Well. Sorry, Captain Amaryllis. But you didn't need those bones anyway, did you?
Well, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Howdy. You just broke some guy's jaw.
Pretty rude.
You say pretty rude.
Yep, there we go.
I thought it was a pretty good prank, honestly.
Okay, so that's a knockdown ball. This guy can run in and pick it up. These guys cannot. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's going to depend on how many people he commits to running over there. I'm so glad that catcher's out, like proper out. Yeah, he might try and pass it, but at least I have some people that can intercept then. Or I might do a handoff to the War Dancer. That's also possible. I still have my I do have my strength guy here. And this guy is not knocked out, so yeah.
How you doing, Mew?
I'm not doing too hot
You
actually.
sound like a man who's been playing Lightning Returns.
I've been playing Lightning Returns all day.
Why?
Night. It's really fucking bad.
Why would you do this to yourself?
I make questionable life decisions. It's kind of my thing.
God.
You know what?
I love you.
Sometimes when life decision comes around and knocks on your door, you just don't open the door.
Just don't make any decision ever.
You say thanks, but no thanks.
But yeah, it's not a good game.
Spoilers. It's bad.
Okay, so he's he's playing good. He's spreading his dudes out because he's thinking about passing next turn. However, I'm thinking about stealing the ball back, which is going to be really difficult, but I'm still going to do it.
So, what's the last good game you've played? You've got to think about this. Like, what was the last video game you sat down, played, and went, I am enjoying this? Or is this some sort of fucked up self-flagellation that you're going through?
Like the final 5 seconds of Gone Home, because before then I was scared.
Oh. Okay. That gave me a good ending.
Yeah.
Okay, Cuttlefishman asks, what specifically is the worst part of Lightning Returns?
Well, I think not perhaps the worst part, but like everything about it is bad. But the saddest part about it is that it just proves everyone who's been on Square Enix's case for the last decade absolutely 100% right. Like everyone's been going, "Oh, Final Fantasy 13, what is this corridor garbage?" So with Lightning Returns, like it's very obvious that Square goes out and says, "Okay, we're going to do everything that the haters say we cannot do. So we're going to do these like big open areas, and you can like progress different storylines simultaneously, and combat is not going to be turn-based, and it's going to be quick, and it's going to be modern, and it's gonna like be cool because you get to run around and do shit." And they just fail spectacularly on every single point.
Okay, let's recap. We didn't get to do a 2-die block, which I'd hoped, because I drew both down here rather than something better, so I could follow up and give an assist. But we have got dudes on like every dude over here. Of course, that's usually not good enough when you're playing against Wood Elves, and it doesn't have to be good enough here either. Luckily, this guy's a loner, so I don't think if he wants to score this turn, he's not going to pass to him. He's going to pass to the War Dancer, but the War Dancer isn't 2 tackle zones, so she would need to dodge or leap out, and then probably do a pass here, and then do... No, actually a handoff and then do a pass. Okay. So he made it out. That means he can... Yeah.
I gotta get on out of here.
So far, so good for him. That means this War Dancer needs to move now. That was... No, that wasn't a pass. That was a handoff. So the pass is coming here.
It's funny to me that they tried to make a GTA game, and then it seems like they fucked up on every possible...
For something more like concrete, let's take one aspect, which is the technical issues, because Final Fantasy 13 was a bunch of corridors, and Lightning Returns have these pretty big maps. Okay, the problem is the engine just actually cannot handle it, so everything looks like complete and utter garbage. And it's like the textures are all really low res, and the geometry is just not enough polygons. And then you have these long stretches of each map that are actually just corridors that kind of fold in on themselves to maximize the distance you have to run while not actually moving very far forward, because the game actually has to stream in the coming areas. And that's not great level design when the game has an absolute time limit.
Yeah.
Well, that was...
It is horrid, in fact.
That was unfortunate. I did not think he'd pass to the loner, because putting SPP on loners is usually not something you do. So I thought he would... That's why I didn't focus too much on the loner either. But
I do quite like how Cuttlefish Man asked what's specifically the worst part, and you said, the everything of it. I think he's already gone.
Yeah. He's left us with a fine sprinkling of resentment.
It's got a frickin' phone call. That's alright.
Yeah, if you have the loner trait, you're not allowed to use a reroll unless you roll a loner roll, which you need to roll 4+ or more. Well, you need to roll 4+. The main reason you don't use loners for that kind of thing is because, well, you're not going to have loners or journeymen. They're gone after your game, so giving them SPP is wasteful. If you want... Hi.
I had to take a call. Did anyone say anything after I last said something?
No.
Well, I said I did quite like how Cuttlefish Man said, what's specifically the worst part? And you went, well, the all of it is quite bad. Quite hard to deal with.
Yeah.
So we're basically going to do the same thing again. Like we did last time. Except I'm hoping that I don't get a perfect defense this time around. And I also hope I manage to pick the ball up. which would be nice. But someone's forgotten that he's kicking, so it's gonna go here. Oh, more rerolls. Thank you very much. I need that for picking the ball up.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Mina, you're looking forward to Final Fantasy 15? Because I kind of am.
Yeah, like it's the Kingdom Hearts team, so it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's why Kingdom Hearts 3 has not been happening until now.
Very nice.
Because they've been working on Versus 13, now 15, since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out.
It is basically Square Enix's Duke Nukem Forever, isn't it?
It kind of looks like it.
Might be fun to play, unlike Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. No, like, I'm sure it'll be perfectly acceptable to play, unlike Lightning Returns.
Yeah. Like, it looks a lot more fast-paced as well, like how the guy was throwing a sword and teleporting to it. Wasn't that when we were sliding into cover as well? Or was that the same E3 where they showed off that trailer of Beyond Two Souls where it didn't look anything like we'd seen before?
It's really good.
It was so good.
But no, I
that
do
was a really
recall
good E3. The one that we had last year, by the way.
it was.
Okay, let's see if we can pick this ball up. That would be great. Oh, holy shit!
I especially like the bit where Microsoft talked about TV.
Just for half an hour.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
TVs are
what we care
important.
about. Not TVs.
TV.
Television programming.
TVs are important.
Televisual.
Televisuals.
Television. Ugh. Jesus Christ, Trubetskoy.
What's he done now?
You should click on that link he posted, and nobody else should.
I'm not on Twitch.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
I'll send it to you then.
Thank you.
wow. How can you not be on Twitch? That's like not being on. That's basically what that means.
That was a promising URL and it delivered.
Just so everybody knows, for YouTube's benefit, Duretsko posted JapaneseLoveDolls.jpg.
I'm glad.
It's a haunting picture.
Of what exactly?
Japanese love dolls. .jpg.
I see.
Christ. Sips.
Okay, this is looking like I might be able to score. Unfortunately, I can't really score now because he scored on me. So I have to end this half 1-1. Or I try and just
Very unfortunate.
steal it, I guess. I could do that.
Ooh. Another thing has crystallized out of the sea of disgust, I feel, towards Lightning Returns. And that is an issue with, not with the overarching mechanics per se, but with the presentation. Basically, they kind of try to drill home the point early on that you have 5 days. Like, the theoretical maximum limit is
Not Paul
13
Blart
days,
Mall Cop.
but
Paul
you
Blart Robo Mall Cop. Holy crap. Most difficult name ever.
but you start with 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they go, oh, you only have 5 days. Better get on with the main quest. You can do side quests, but you probably shouldn't because they take time. Do the main quest. Don't do side quests. You only got so much time, only 5 days.
Yep.
Don't do side quests. They take a long time, don't do them. But the thing is, it's only by doing side quests that you actually get more days. So basically, the game is just kind of trying to herd you into fucking yourself over by pursuing the main quest that
Okay,
you'll never be able to beat in 5 days.
So, I think we're actually going to try and score quickly here.
That's amazing.
It's really good.
Because it's...
So wait, when you say 5 days, is that like...
Because it's the smart move.
100 and... Why did I count up when it's like... Fuck, I'm so stupid. Why didn't they just give you... Like, is that 120 hours that you get at the start, or...?
Well, like in
Good
real
enough.
time. Or...
Good enough. No, fuck,
Like,
it's
how
not
how
good
long
enough.
in the
Damn
game
it.
does 120 hours last?
Well,
I mean, in the real world.
It is good enough, but it's not good enough for what I wanted to do. Fuck. Stupid. I should have... what I wanted to do was I wanted to pass to this guy. So he could do a handoff to my Robo Time Cop, because Robo Time Cop needs one more touchdown. Instead...
I'm gonna Google it because I don't exactly know. No, 1 in-game day is 1 hour real time. So you got 5 hours.
Got 5 hours to beat the entire game.
Yep.
That sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, you're not wrong.
Fuck.
At least,
Okay,
like, the
damn
thing
it.
with Majora's Mask was that you get the thing to wind back time really early on.
Yeah. Yeah. But here you don't. It's like in reality, if you do the side quests and like really do the side quests, then time is not an issue. It's just that the game actually outright tells you to not really do them.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because most of them are absolute garbage.
I liked that picture you posted where you were talking to William Zapelli about some shit.
Okay, we'll have to leave it like this. This is like the sloppiest thing ever. Because I fucked up. And then moving my catcher when I shouldn't have. Because I had to roll the 1. That's a reroll.
I have no idea what you just said, Tom.
Director Zarzak.
I don't think he has any idea still.
He's like a Scar William Zapelli.
You should have said that.
Oh, the dude.
Yeah.
Fucking hats in this game. Jesus Christ. And it's...
Let's see, how many were all the... okay, so there are... Well, there are 2 KO'd linemen and 1 catcher. And he doesn't have any spare players. Whereas I have a spare, but no one's hurt. So he should be down to 8? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, that's that's good. Because we have like the loosest cage ever. Granted, this he's gonna have some trouble getting into it though. He does have this word answer that can
Seriously, what's happening? That picture where
that can leap over here.
wearing red suspenders and some kind of abstract.
But then he
Sony
doesn't have any
Rules
assists.
Dali hellscape.
Well, the Dali Hellscape, that's where you have to
Okay, that cleared it up
go
a
back
bit.
to at 6 in the morning every day for time to advance, because that has to happen. And so I hope you aren't doing anything important at 6 in the morning, because you're going to get teleported away.
I'm not sure why he leapt, because he could just as easily have dodged here.
And as for the outfit, well, that's just Cloud's soldier uniform that you can edit the colors on.
Okay,
And well...
You should make Lightning dress up like Mario. Just fuck it.
Actually, yeah, I think I can do
okay,
that. I'm going to do that, yeah.
good news.
Why are you keep
Fuck!
playing this?
Damn it! Why does my good news not... Ugh. Okay, so what I wanted, I could have surfed this word answer, but I decided to roll more more both downs instead.
Lovely.
Yep. fucking is. So now our very aggressive thrower is going to go do this instead. And this is not good enough. Is the problem. Oh, actually.
Remember we saw Distant Worlds in London, and they had flyers for lightning returns there for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And also
Was it-
A Realm Reborn. They've really fucked up in the last few years, haven't they?
I don't know, like A Realm Reborn, like they fucked up Final Fantasy 14 and then they fixed it.
Yeah. Like, apparently the new game is pretty solid, but I have not played it, so...
No, like it is quite alright for an MMO. And like 13 was bad, 13.2 was actually like really fun, but also it was made by mostly by Tri-Ace and not Square, so that explains that. And Lightning Returns is garbage.
That's not good enough. But all I wanted was a push, but it was not to be. The War Dancer's still on the pitch. Disgusting. Pure trash, garbage. Hopefully, it'll be a bit difficult for the Wood Elves to get to the ball. It's not like super duper difficult. You can move this lineman down here, leap with the War Dancer, and just blitz, or he can. Well, he can't actually use this War Dancer very well because of these guys that are standing around here. So I've got that going for me. But it's still messier than I want it to be. Because of the War Dancer, it's very hard to secure the ball. Because usually as elf teams, you don't, like, you want to lose their cage, so that makes it harder to, like, you'd much rather have a screen, because that way you can stop people by them having to dodge rather than anything else. Yeah. So... I'm gonna assume we're gonna see a leap blitz here. We might actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll probably see a leap with this War Dancer because she's got plus strength, so that would push the blitzer back here. The good news for me, I guess, is that once this blitzer gets knocked down, then the thrower's around, so we can at least try and do a push.
That's somebody's knocking at Mune's door, so that's him out for the rest of the stream.
And there's... Okay, now this might... crap. This is going to be... No, what? Okay, how are you going to leap then? Are you going to leap in here? That makes less... Oh. Well, phew! Okay. Failed the leap. Good. Let's get the... let's get out of here. Can you run all the way in? Maybe you can. You cannot, however...
Is that somebody knocking at your door, Mune?
Yes.
So, I thought did you say you were leaving? You're messing with my heart here, you know.
But anyway, regarding the idea that some people like Lightning as a character, like we know that's not true in the West because everyone fucking hates her. And I don't really buy that it's true in Japan either.
Yes!
Oh shit, sorry.
Like I've seen no evidence of it on the Japanese internet. Not that I've actually been looking very hard because why would I?
Japanese internet's like the secret menu at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's basically just pure
I always sort of the
astroturfing
Safari internet.
on behalf of Square. Like, they think she's really good for some reason, and they're sort of projecting their opinion upon the fans. Because no, I don't think how anyone can like her. Like, she's probably the worst written Final Fantasy character in a long time, and that's saying a lot.
What about... Oh. All the side characters in Final Fantasy VII are more interesting than the main 3. Possibly main 4, I think about it. Cloud is boring, and that's kind of the point. Tifa is a bit obsessive, and... Oh, a bit obsessive is a bit of an understatement. Sephiroth is whatever. And Eris is kind of dull as well. But everybody else is incredible.
Yeah.
That's my Final Fantasy VII opinion.
Well, at least, like, one thing you can say about Final Fantasy VII is that there's no Squall.
I can't believe the shit I'm seeing in front of my eyes. Somebody's saying that Duke Nukem isn't a character. He's just an empty avatar. No! He's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
He's very much a character.
Yeah. Like, if we ignore what happened in Duke Nukem Forever, because that was just...
No, you can make the argument that there are certain game characters that are avatars, but those are the ones that don't come with a personality, like Quake Guy, or like the person you play in Titanfall, or
yeah,
there are loads of
every Mute RPG protagonist.
Yeah, like every COD. Basically, well, even Battlefield 4, you're playing a guy in the single player, but there are no distinguishing characteristics there. That's not the case with Duke Nukem, Lara Croft, and a bunch of other game characters.
He also says lame wannabe badass quotes don't make a character, and I think they do make a character because he isn't actually cool. He's just parroting things that he's seen in cool action movies.
Yes,
and hope
because
it'll make him.
Let's Kick Ass and Chew Bubblegum isn't from Duke Nukem. It's from a B movie that I've forgotten the name of, and that's kind of the point of the character. Or it was from the start, like in the platform games and in Duke Nukem 3D. They totally missed it in Duke Nukem Forever, which is one of the reasons it's fucking awful. Like, from just not talking about gameplay, but from talking about what they've done with the character, they kind of missed the idea that he's more of a Johnny Bravo character than an actual badass.
And also in the Hive level, where he's making jokes that just make me look at it and go, Duke, do you hate women? I don't understand. Because he never did. Like, he loved women. He's put a lot of young girls through high school. High school? Shit.
Yep.
He put a lot of young girls through college.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Why he's trying to go for a one-turn touchdown, but
I gotta fly away, but I might be back later.
Are you literally flying away?
Yes. No. I'm walking and getting into a car, but then I'll be back. Bye.
I thought you might be getting into the plane. Bye, Mew. Yeah, Noach 404 is right. Gordon Freeman isn't much of a character, but Duke Nukem definitely is a character. Sorry for going off on that guy, but I will not stand by and let people slander the Duke like this.
Sir Nukem.
Lord Nukem.
Of the nukes, I guess. Well, it's if you see him as an example of not a character, then you need to look at what you think a character is. I'm not saying you're not entitled to your opinion. I'm saying that from a character's perspective of like a character-driven narrative or whatever, where there's actual characters rather than avatars, you are factually wrong.
Like, that's the thing. He taunts a lot of the enemy bosses, and then he follows up on those promises that he makes as well. I think let's just ignore Duke Nukem Forever ever happened and say Duke Nukem's actually kind of quite a funny, quaint, charming little character.
I wish I could do that because I want Duke Nukem to be charming, but that would mean that I like, I'm in the position where, no, if you want to make more Duke Nukem, you have to win me over. Because you kind of squandered all the goodwill you had by fucking it up the first time. And fucking it up quite royally, I might add.
They fucked up severely. Like 10 years.
Like, I'm pissed of the gameplay, but that's because the gameplay is very Halo game like console-esque, which doesn't work on a PC. Yeah. And especially when then they unlocked so you could have 4 weapons instead, which meant that all the levels instead got unbalanced because they were designed to only have 2 weapons. So you basically had 2 weapons and 2 that were without any kind of ammo. But more for the fact that the character is all wrong. Like, it's it's fun. Or rather, it was fun playing Duke Nukem 3D, the platforms, because he's a silly character, and you can laugh at him for being like a shithead saying stupid one-liners that he's heard somewhere else. You can't laugh at the Duke Nukem Forever Duke Nukem because he's an actual asshole. Like, and that's... No, he's not an asshole, because assholes have redeeming qualities. He's something worse than that, but I can't think of a name right now.
Yeah. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass for some They Live.
Yeah.
By the way.
Which is a lovely scene.
Yeah. No, it just seems so strange that, like, they fucked up everything, didn't they?
They did.
I think it's fascinating.
No, I'll say one thing. One thing I personally didn't like, but I don't think was a bad idea, was the ego health bar. Because it makes sense, narrative. Like, it makes sense in the context of the story for Duke Nukem to have more health by being more ego-filled. That would have been fun if it worked.
Yeah, and I like how it encourages you to look for hidden things on the side to make Duke feel better about himself. Like, there are some quite clever ones, like how you use the weights and he goes, these are too light, and then you put some more weights on them, and then that gives you the ego boost.
Yeah. But
then there are others later where you just find a frisbee, pick it up and throw it, and that gives you an ego boost.
Yeah, but you're throwing it off a really high building.
Talbot says that he would like to remind us that the rights for Duke Nukem Forever were bought up by Gearbox, and that when that happened, it was rushed out the gate. And I'm sorry, but after 10 years, you're not rushing anything out of the gate.
And more importantly, it's not made by Gearbox. It's made by it was made by whatever they
3D Realms.
Yeah, or their newish studio. So it wasn't. They've already made most of the game at that point.
Yeah, it just got finished after. Yeah, like all the assets were, well, pretty much all the assets were there in place. Gearbox just took it and put it all together. But really, it's a game that should never have come out.
Okay, we need to cover these guys in the back here. Let's see, that's the plus strength.
I just think it's such a weird thing where, like, you look at, like, as you play the game, you can see when Half-Life 2 came out, when Halo came out, and just all these different games that made them, like, go, right, we have to change everything over again. And it's just a mess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can get rid of this war dancer. Off to the side here. Which we couldn't, but we can go stand next to her. Now what's probably gonna happen here is that he... Let's see... yeah, let's go put a tackles on the ball because that stops this lineman from blitzing this guy away, which he can't anyway because that's a plus strength guy. Because this should be a this should be a handoff pass type of deal, because these war dancers are in too many tackle zones to actually catch the ball, because they don't have nerves of steel, so they need to like leap out, which isn't too hard for them to do. This war dancer can easily, like, plus strength 1 can blitz out if they want, but they need to move before they can catch the ball. So that means that's why I put so many players here. Because this guy needs to hand it off to someone before, like, they can't dodge away, and then, so it's either a handoff here, or a handoff here, and I don't think it's going to be here, because well, he can run in that way, but that's in 3 tackle zone, these are in 4 tackle zone, it's probably going to be a handoff here. Oh, okay. Or he's I might actually have stopped it this drive, which is nice, because now I feel like I am up quite a few players. Yeah, so here's the war dancer trying to blitz free. This is plus strength 1, by the way. Oh, leap. And wow, that's really nice. So that means we are gonna surf this one. Pyoing. That's my surfing sound, by the way. Pyoing. And now let's not get dub skulled if we can help it. That guy's stunned. Oh, nice. We managed to knock that lineman down. And now we do a one... no, we're gonna... No, we're gonna do this first. Nope. Well, fell down. But there are no wood elves in scoring position. Let's see, is this... Yeah, okay, so she can get up. So there might be a blitz here. That's a 1-die blitz. A handoff. Then a dodge pass this way. That's a long pass, so we'll see if that actually happens. We're doing good though. We've got 4 out, so they're down to 7. So we might we'll see. It's still wood elves, meaning it's like they can still pull stuff off without much issue. Oh, okay. So dodging free over here. That means this guy is not going to do anything else this turn. So might try and build some kind of weird cage here, or they could just run away this way and hope to do something new next turn, because I can't really... Well, this catcher can reach, but not many other players can. Okay, yeah, it seems like they are doing some kind of cage, and they do have enough players for a single cage. This is a difficult dodge to do, though, because it's into it's into more tackle zones. So, well, it's a 3+ and a 2+. Okay. Let's see where the war dancer goes. She goes... Okay. Well... luckily for me, I can still cover this war dancer. And... now we need to put down tackle zones all over the place if we can.
I'm gonna buy some t-shirts.
Oh, stop! Don't.
Okay,
don't.
wait.
No, I'm being annoyed at my fucking dub skulls here.
Oh, yikes.
I don't want dub skulls. Because I probably need to... Now, granted, this Iris man here does not have a... does not have block or dodge, but... Ooh, ooh. Well, I picked it up, and that's going to be it. However,
nice.
The person holding it is Robolice Poirot, and he hasn't done anything. So he also doesn't have any skills. So the Wood Elves can dodge out and get a 2-die block on him with the help of the... Well, even without the Ward Lancer, they can just run back. And then they have 2 here as well. Actually, their best bet is probably this guy. Let's see. Oh, probably... Well, actually, no, because he doesn't have blocks, so it's probably better to use the block guy. But at least there's still a bunch of tackles on, so we don't really know where... Well, that... bad scatter for me, because it's not in any tackle zone. These guys are on the wrong side, though, which is nice. The War Dancer needs to blitz out, which she can, but it's still going to be a pretty long pass if they do. The War Dancer might actually go backwards here, or just leap out and secure the ball, because that's going to be more problematic for me. We'll see. Where is my plus agility? Oh, my plus agility guy's right here. Okay, yeah, so the War Dancer is definitely going back, otherwise she wouldn't ask for get an assist here. Which is a shame, because if she might run forward, but I don't think she would. Now there's some fan in the background, Tom.
Oh shit, why has it done that?
I don't know. Okay, 12 seconds left. He might run out of time again. Oh, here we go. Is this? No? Okay. 6 seconds. Oh, are you gonna... That's... strange. But it's working, so... Okay, good. That means we have some time to do stuff. Which is all I really want. Let's see, who's the... Nope. Oh, that's nice. Where you have nothing. Okay. We are not waiting any longer. Five agility. Don't even care about this guy. It's like, no, I'm fine. And we're gonna run in and score because that's more fun. Okay, how are we looking? Well, ever since we got our spare player, they haven't we haven't had anyone get knocked out, which is nice. But then again, we're playing against Wood Elves, and they have like they're playing very move elfy and running out of time a lot, so that's good. Yeah. For me, and I'm gonna leave it like this. No, I need more rerolls.
Yeah. Maybe.
What are you guys talking about?
Who goes?
What?
Which goes? I got some people in the chat talking about Papers, Please.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I still have a reroll, which is nice. Having 8 Wood Elves is going to be tricky. Having only 1 War Dancer, though, is really nice. That feels good.
Yeah.
And this was lucky for me in that using Wrestle here meant that there wouldn't be any more assists unless this aligned man moves to the other side. Okay, so not unexpectedly, the plus strength War Dancer is now the Bolt Carrier. Which is slightly problematic. In that she's hard to knock down.
That's just
she also needs to move over here. No. I'm not sure why this is happening. Can this guy... Oh, he's got dodge. Okay. Well then. Dodge did not work. So that means... Oh. We are going to try our darndest to surf this War Dancer. But before we do that, we're going to move some guys over to cover these guys. And our lineman, you are just going to run straight back. And we're waiting with a plus agility guy because this ball is going to probably scatter somewhere else. KO'd. Okay. Yeah, I want to try and pick that up because I want to hold on to it. Let's see, how far can you run? That far. That means we get to punch these guys. Oh, another KO. Well, that's nice. So this was tricky and horrible in the first half, and now I feel like my guys have gotten some momentum in that the Wood Elves have started to drop like flies.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Apo, I think, was used on the catcher, if I remember correctly, because the catcher got minus strength from my push and was Apo'd into a miss next. I am, however, out of reels, which is worrying me a bit because, well, as soon as I roll a 1, I'm really sad. Oh, and then he snake-eyed again. That's a shame. Would he have made it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he would have.
For some reason, the Valve software store isn't working right now. It's fucked up.
That is fucked up. In this day and age, not having a Valve software store is just insanity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's me being mean to Wood Elves and placing my dudes around them. So it's going to be harder for them to... Because they're basically in the position I've been in a few of the games where I get grumpy.
Yeah.
They've been rolling a lot at once, and now it's just really hard to do anything. So you have to do risky stuff and then hope that that massive risk pays off in a slight bit of risk for the other player. Like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Fuck me. Oh, that's very not good. That, however, is decent. Because now he needs to dodge again. That is... There's the failed GFI.
We found it.
Well, he still has one GFI to go if he wants to. And now it's hard for me to block all of these. Most of these are 2+ and 3+ rolls, so it's not surprising that he's made them.
Still.
Catcher, you go up, do your thing. Everyone else gets to cover people. Mostly. That's not good. So we're going to push him onto the ball and hope it scatters in a better place. It did. Unfortunately, kind of needs to scatter in an even better place. So. I was not allowed to do a GFI.
You never are.
Nope. But that's fine. Like, at least I've got... I have players on every Wood Elf. It's looking really good. He needs to make... he needs to make some dangerous rolls, and as soon as he rolls a 1, it's over for him. I'm just hoping that the ones come sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Okay. Still 1 tackle son on the ball, so it's a 3+ to pick it up right now, and he can't make it any better. He's probably going to dodge this lineman back and over here, though. Because it's simpler. And then pick it up, dodge backwards, and go use it over here. Actually, he might run this guy away, because this guy has dodge. So that's actually, assuming he succeeds in one of them, that's safer. He picked it up. So he's done most of the hard bits now. Damn it. He didn't roll a 1. So now, it's once again time for 1-turn touchdown pushing.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I'm not going to vanity pass if I can win.
You can vanity score. Oh, hi, Maisie.
Let's see here. What happens if I go this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's going to be difficult. So how do I get around that? Oh, okay. Where is my plus strength guy? He's going to help out quite a lot. Okay, let's see. So that means he gets pushed here. And then we need the rest over here. I think that's accurate. Yep. Yep, okay. So I need someone over here, so I need to block this lineman back here first, if I can. That guy, go stand him under the wall. Thank you. Well, fuck. So that wasn't,
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, so we can move this guy back. But then, like most of my, For crying out loud!
So it didn't work out then.
No, well, hang on. Where's my... no, unfortunately not. Well, I can still, I'm not going to be able to push him far enough, I don't think. But we'll see. I need to make a dumbass dodge. Unless I can find my... No, I guess my... Yeah, my plus agility guy is out. So, I need to get in here. Yeah, no, and I should have moved someone else up there, but... Like, those were the fucking... Those were the fucking weakest elves I come across. All I needed was for them to lie down.
Yeah.
But no. Well, we got our lost fan factor back. Robo Time Cop stole the MVP after I'd leveled him up. That was a bit rude. But actually, Robocop leveled up, so that's even better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good going, Robocop. When he said good job and good going at the same time.
Hey, Robocop, you get strip ball. Robo Time Cop. Let's see, you have kick. Ooh, I guess we could use some more block. Or do we want some dodge? We don't have much dodge. And it's nice to change things up a bit. I'm going to give him dodge.
Cool. Nice.
And that's that game. Still not defeated by proper, you know, game loss and stuff.